Hey everybody, and welcome to Terra Invicta. This is a game that I got like a couple years ago before I had the YouTube. It's a game I played a lot of, though I never beat it because it's just so freaking long. It is a strategy game where you play as one of 8 shadow government agencies who are dealing with the fact the aliens have come, and they have not come in peace. It is made by the people who made the Long War mod in XCOM, which is a mod that I enjoyed. And the mood just struck me recently to play the game again. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be honest, my recollection of this game is limited. So we're just gonna be doing normal mode for now. And we're going to start a long campaign. I don't think accelerated campaign even was a thing before, but maybe I'm just dumb and I just don't remember. It's a neat game. You'll understand it once you see it. I feel like it's both very complicated and very straightforward at the same time.
We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility, and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving only wreckage and uncertainty. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Each of us saw what we wanted to see. Survival of the fittest has always been the game. Whether you're beating your enemy with a rock or a lawsuit, you have to be vicious to be the top dog. Because when you've worked for everything, and you've fought for all you have, nothing will satisfy you, except everything.
UFO crashes on Earth. Alien vessel has landed.
Welcome, boss.
So in this game, at least in the first part of it, you basically have these people called counselors, or like your action point people. They do things for you. And the game is split up into turns, but it's also real time. The counselor turns are like every week, and then once every 2 weeks after the dust is settled. You basically are going to be trying to take over countries. I think I'm going to want to go for the United States just because it's known as the easiest route, I think. And it has been a while.
Where to?
Looks like our persuasion person is the person who also has the alien investigation, which is kind of screwed. Before we do anything, we're gonna try to get another dude. Doesn't matter if they're super duper great, though it would be awesome if we found someone who's good. We've got just 2 options right now. They both kind of suck. Okay, well maybe we're not hiring anyone. I mean, the Kingpin guy has good quests. He just kind of... very good security. They would give us a bunch of influence income. What's my influence income right now? 32? I wonder if it'd be worth it hiring this guy just to try to juice him up. If we wait a little bit, we'll be able to, for a couple weeks, we'll be able to hire someone else. I think we should. This is going to cripple our early stuff a little bit, but that is fine. Gonna investigate the crash site just to get those buns in the oven. And I guess we can try to yoink Canada. I'm willing to spend a little bit of influence to make the chance very good. So it would be really nice to get that over with. So I don't have to like work my way up through Mexico or anything like that. We've got our management team. This is a passive bonus that we're gonna get. I think I might want to go for lobbyists and influencers, though it might make sense to go officers just to have like an early bunch of boosts so we can investigate all the alien activity, or a bunch of ops, I mean. The research income would also be nice. Would let us get that stuff working pretty fast. I'm gonna go for lobbyists and influencers. And before I continue anything, I'm just gonna put a little bit of points in all the research things. There's a whole system with that. I'll explain it later. It is unimportant right now. We have no base of operations.
We're out in front of this for now.
Objective complete. We've successfully gathered some samples from the crash sites and are ready to investigate further. Numerous other groups are attempting to take control of the site in the meantime. Heavy competition seems likely. It's 20 more influence and 20 more science points, which means we can totally pick up a third person who does not suck. So first of all, we've got a command lady with a bunch of administration and a persuasion lady who, do you have, she doesn't even have the cringe. Doesn't have the, there's like a propaganda button. So it'd be cool to have someone with espionage. This investigator seems kind of crazy. He is an addict, which is not good. Puts his security pretty low. He'd be able to investigate the absolute shit out of people, which would be useful eventually. I mean, it'd probably be worth it. I think early on you benefit a little bit more from having like persuasion bots, which this tech mogul would be pretty good at. She's got public campaign. Wait, suffers -1 loyalty anytime, every time any counselor fails their shit. God, that's kind of terrible. Is anyone else even remotely good? Fuck, this blows so bad. Whatever, she's a fanatic. She's got so much loyalty. Does loyalty come back ever? We can fire her, worst case scenario. We need people like her. Really badly right now. She's gonna increase our amount of actions each turn by 50%. Which is just bonkers. Dude, we got the control point first try. Let's go. The UN Security Council meets. Everything's happening kind of really quickly. The UN Security Council is met to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the hoped-for show of international unity did not materialize, with China, Russia, and the US accusing each other of hiding knowledge about the alien crash and preventing full access to the site. We have an opportunity to shape events to our advantage, and even make our case directly to the nations of the world. However, with the eyes of the world on these meetings, our counselor's risk of exposure to our enemies is extremely high. I would deliver the manifesto. I kind of think I want the ops instead. It will be useful. So I guess I'll explain each faction as we encounter them. The Protectorate are the like ultimate cuck faction. They want to screw over Earth and work with the aliens. The Academy is the I think it's the best route, like the most sensible one. But they're also the most I put this naive almost. They want to cooperate with the aliens. but not like in a collaborator type of way, but like scare them off a bit so that they respect us.
Ready for orders.
All right, Ashton. Oh, she can public campaign.
We'll make our
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I'm here.
Elaine. Might as well try to control nation in Canada as well. Get a 58% chance of success.
At your service.
We might as well, yeah, just spend up all this influence we got to try to fast expand into Canada. You get a bonus for taking control points by taking stuff in the neighbors, which is why I am trying to take Canada in order to take the US.
Reporting in.
Is there any orcs that we can get?
Ready to go.
Okay, this would probably be worth. Gives us 1 science and 11 research. Caliburn. These are all really good. I'm so broke. I think I can afford 2 of these. So I guess I'm going to get the Caliburn brands and the research one. I don't think we need the gear yet, though the gears are like a type of thing that we're going to need eventually. Oh shit, they've all got like level ups as well. Well, she's definitely gonna just get another persuasion. As will my other persuader. Our executive administration / command person will I guess get more command. Does she have any command mission types? Doesn't even have. Maybe I'll just get I could get why not remove addict? Sounds good to me. Give ourselves a little bit of more cash holy. She's grown.
They are not life forms.
Humanity first is the they're like the dictator faction. They want to destroy the aliens, like all the way back and destroy their own home planet. Which, honestly, the aliens kind of deserve it.
Is moving
It's
in that
fine.
direction.
Yo, plus 6% rep. That is amazing. If we get really lucky, we can get all of Canada's control points like right off the bat. Right off the rip. That would be fantastic.
Growing.
Dude, critical success. Let's go. So we got a control point and also bonus
Our
points.
supporters are in place.
Dude, that is so amazing. Alright. So now we can focus on other things. So each nation has its own like priorities meter. I do eventually want to take Canada and make this like whole area into a mega nation. So I'm just gonna pump the economy. I don't think we need anything else. Because we've already got like in advance integrated people. Yeah, there we go. Just pump a bunch of shit into the economy. Grow this place's GDP. The GDP gives more points. So it is like a self-filling engine. How hard would it be to public campaign in the US? 46. That's pretty good. I could spend like $10. Oh, I'm broke as fuck. No. Alright, just take the 42%.
Standing by for orders.
We're not gonna be able to take a control point in America. Alright, what are America's other allies? That'll be... If we can take more points in allies, I think that'll give us more stuff. Is Mexico... I'll check Mexico. Mexico's got no relations? Are you serious? How hard would it be to... I guess I'll take a 50-50 on
Putting our
Mexico's
people in place.
control point.
Standing by.
I'd like to grab up... Can I grab Kyrgyzstan? Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab Kyrgyzstan.
Establishing up
Let's take a 50%er on that one. We might eventually abandon it. It's got like a crazy like rockets program there. So that'll be my course of action. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna succeed, but
We hold no sway in their minds.
it's always worth a shot.
The trick is not
I guess I'm gonna dump a little bit more research points in the mission space so that I can try to start
Still lack support.
to take control of the science. The way the science works, there's 3 global mission or global research projects and up to 3 personal ones. The global projects, like everyone gets, and everyone can contribute to. And the person who contributes the most gets to like have the reins on what the next mission is. So I'm I think I'm gonna let Humanity First have this one and sort of just pump We Are Not Alone. And that will be what I do for now.
They are here to.
Yeah, the servants are the mega cucks. They are the traitors. The worst of them all, one might say. Oh, we've got 32 influence. We could potentially get another counselor to round off our team. Might be worth waiting though.
To our side.
Nicely done. Ashton Whitman.
People in place.
Hell yeah, we got a control
We were
point
unable to establish control.
in Mexico. Let's see.
Ready for orders.
I mean, Elaine could maybe try to control northern Mexico. There's no way we're gonna get anything in the US right now. I'm gonna burn 8 influence on it. Let's see, what counselors could we actually get? It would just be the tycoon who has administration and nothing else, pretty much. It's kind of not really great. Yeah, I think we just don't. We're just gonna keep our projects going the way they're going.
The Surat al-Baqarah teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth a wise
The Academy contributed the most?
Let us heed those words and join together.
How's that possible? Humanity First has so many points in it. They must just have like a giga crazy amount of points. The Protectorate are they're gonna actually beat us to We Are Not Alone right now as well. How's that possible? I definitely will focus on economic development. That's going to be my sort of game plan. Awesome. We've gotten a point in Mexico. We're going to be just growing the economy, growing the stuff here too. It might make sense just to go for spoils. And just ruin Mexico a little bit. Because we don't plan on holding it super duper long term anyways, and it seems like its default stuff is to grow its stuff. You know what? That sounds good to me. I'll do spoils, and I want a little influence, so I'm gonna just grow unity as well. Sorry, Mexico. Got more important things we're trying to do right now. Oh, we've got 20% support in the US. Someone's cracked down our shit in Canada? Those fucking bastards. Oh shit, I think the Academy is trying to ruin my shit there. Well, I guess first things first. Rena can defend interests in Canada. Kinda gonna need to continue my campaigning in the United States. because we're gonna want to take this place over at some point.
Must persuade the people.
Your orders?
I'm gonna surveil in Canada just to see if I can find out who's trying to screw my shit up. I'm gonna check all the orcs. Nothing we can afford. Cool.
On Overwatch.
Dude, they actually
prosperity for all mankind.
beat me to it.
But I'm a realist.
It's kind of effed up. Yeah, I don't think there's any universe where we beat these guys to any of these projects. Well, in that case, I'm gonna focus my energy in my own projects for the time being. Oh, Protectorate's trying to fuck my shit up. Dude, are you serious? Those jerks. Do I have no one who can investigate?
What's the
I have
op?
no one who can investigate counselor.
Where do you need me? Reporting in.
That's pretty terrible. Looks like there's new dudes. Okay, hold on. So Sephra has Undercover and Puppet Master, which are both really nice. And Hard Target, which is also nice. He's got Purge, Crackdown, Investigate Counselor. He's got a bunch of abilities. He's kind of super old. But honestly, I'm so pogged. I think I'm gonna get him. And he can start tracking this friggin' piece of crap down. And Reno will get a throwaway chance to take over Guatemala.
Bring this nation to our side.
Just a point in it. We'll give up Guatemala eventually. But in the meantime, we could probably just exploit it for capital. Alright, so there's this friggin' freak bastard.
We must not only defend human lives from the aliens.
Resistance is self-explanatory.
Sentiment is
I'm very happy these people are failing their purge missions in Canada over and over. I think once I finish audience research, I'm going to go for clandestine cells. It will give us another counselor, which will be cool.
Where to?
I definitely want to investigate this resistance person, because we might have to take him out. They're trying to fuck with our stuff in America.
Acknowledged.
Where to?
In the meantime, what's our control point? 2% chance of success? Okay, just keep campaigning.
What's the op? Ready for orders.
Rena. Guess we'll take another place in Guatemala.
Where to?
Guatemala will just be 100% spoils. That'll be their entire economy. Lane. Might as well spend a little influence, take over Mexico. So clandestine cells is what I'm gonna just completely bum rush. It's gonna take 3 months to do, assuming my research is stable right now. But I think it is definitely worth it. Let me double check my orgs real quick. Oh, hold on. There's Scorpius Surveillance. That'd give us... That'd be really good on our investigator, but unfortunately he's got no administration. Oh, he could get administration though. Like right now. And I suppose I'll give him one more investigation. It will cost like the vast majority of our money. But I think it is totally worth it. So it'll let us crack down points real easily. There's another UFO crash site. Alright, that's terrible. These friggin' freak bastards have stolen a point from Canada from us. We can fix this though. So Sephra needs to just crack down on this control point here. Ooh. That's so bad. God, the Protectorate must have been doing public campaigns in Canada. How hard would the Purge be? 1% chance. That's really bad. I think we start just campaigning in Canada.
Reporting in.
We let them, unfortunately, have a little foothold in our country. Elaine can investigate
We'll see what we can find.
the alien activity.
Ready.
Yeah, that's pretty rude. This is just what we're gonna have to do, pretty much. Rena might as well try to just yoink a place in Europe. Why not Slovenia? It's got some science research. Why not? Can spend an influence.
Putting our people in place.
Worst case scenario, that gives them other places to purge. Though I don't think they actually care. The eye on the place, they just want Canada, so they can get the America. Oh, we can get some more orgs. I think Cambria extraction would be really nice. The shield initiative would be cool as well. Give us a little science and a bunch of stats and stuff. But I do like the idea of getting more money per month and also boosting my economy percentage. The Oliver project would also be cool. I think it would be more sensible to get the money from Cambria extraction first. We'll continue to just kind of try to yoink Luxembourg for now. Shift the mood in Canada and whatnot. I think we'll be able to start actually trying to crack into the United States soon. We have shifted the public opinion very greatly in our direction. They're already cracking down on crap in Luxembourg. I don't really care. I'm not planning on holding on to it long term.
We're taking over.
Mission is a no-go.
Oh, did someone else already get the third point in Luxembourg? Seems like it. Well, I'm just gonna maximally yoink Luxembourg. That'll be my goal. Dude, what the fuck? Charles Kong, you piece of garbage. Why is he lurking in the United States?
Acknowledged.
How hard would the yoinking be? Even with 32 influence, less than 10%.
Ready for my mission.
Standing by for orders.
Well, before we try to take any points in the United States, we can take a look at all of our counselors, try to pick up organizations. I think the Oliver project would be cool. Coral engineering would also be nice. I think it's worth it to get a bunch more research points early. Speaking of points, we can increase our persuaders stuff. This is our command lady. I think she's just gonna get administration for now. She's gonna be our administration lady first. Tech mogul can get more persuasion. And now we can actually start cracking in the US properly. So with our good persuader and 4 influence, we can get a 14% chance to crack into the US.
Reporting in.
I think that'd probably be worth it. I think I'll do public campaigning
Your orders?
with the rest. We actually have a decent chance of cracking this control point
Targeting their key people.
What's
in
the
the
op?
protectorate. So I think I'll go for that as well. And I'll try a perch. Not with her. She has 1 espionage. Okay, well she can, I don't know what Rena's gonna do. She kind of blows a little bit. I mean, she's our administrator person. I'm just gonna have her defend interests in Mexico.
Securing.
We'll find a way to do a purge, probably with Sephra himself.
Mission is complete.
He's got 6 espionage. Oh, hell yes. Get fucked, Protectorate. We've cracked down their ship. Can we get a lucky point in America? Elaine?
We
10%
failed to take
chance?
control.
Repeat and continue. Alright, 49% chance of success. Guess I'm gonna spend 8 influence to get a
We are taking power.
reasonable chance of
Where
purging.
to?
I guess Rena can
Taking control.
try to take a point in El Salvador. Can I take a point in Russia? Be a really low percent chance. That makes sense just to get like all the shit in the Middle East right now. I'll get Nepal, Bhutan.
Establishing our presence.
I think that would be good. We should have another research project. Yeah, because we got one of those gears. I'm gonna put that in alien signatures and get some points in that. We have gotten Canada back
We're
in
taking
our thrall.
over.
Alright, we're actually now over our control point cap. So I will immediately abandon Nepal, Bhutan, and also, I don't know, Bucharest, I guess. Perfect. Oh, you know what? Surveillance Lady
Ready
can
for orders.
defend our interests in Canada once again. It costs so much influence, but I think it's probably worth it. And on that note, I'm going to have 2 people just buffing our happiness meter in the US so that we can get some reasonable chances while our diplomat tries to take over more parts of the United States. Last but not least, we've got a couple things we can get. I think Corona products makes the most sense. It increases my income and also increases my Canada point. My Canada points, my economy points. Dude, the US has so much fucking research. Are you kidding me?
Things safe for our people.
713. That's amazing. We've completed the Alien Signatures project. There is no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The many questions we have regarding its origin, species, and its intent will have to wait. All that matters now is finding it. By cross-referencing reports of unusual events in the vicinity of the landing site with similar data from our global intelligence network, we have developed a tracking system able to reliably identify disappearances most likely resulting from alien activity.
We've analyzed the samples.
Satellite footage and interviews of local personnel have confirmed that at least one of the ship's crew has survived the crash, disappeared into the surrounding wilderness. Our research of the debris has also confirmed that the ship was not assembled on Earth. Putting these 2 things together leads us to one inescapable conclusion: an alien is at large and upon our planet. A statement that sounds more appropriate for popular entertainments than for an agenda for the World Economic Council. Further investigation has turned up reports of disappearances in nearby settlements. This raises troubling questions. What are the aliens doing here? And, given that we have only now detected their presence, how long have they been acting while we have been unaware? We've been hoping to gain some sort of dialogue with our alien visitors, but so far all attempts to locate them have been unsuccessful. At present, our only leads are the reports of disappearances in the area. Can investigate their origin, salvage their technology. Those are our goals. As for our research, I think operations research will be sufficient. As a little background research project. Is there any orgs that we can buy? We could get the shield initiative finally if we wanted to spend all of our money. I think the answer is yes. It will give us a little bit of extra bonus research, which will be cool.
We've gained significant support.
Oh my god, critical success. We got another control point in America. We can start abandoning other nations. Let's start with Guatemala and this place in Europe. As you can see, the big mega nation is kind of a big honker. Do I want to abandon our shit in Mexico? I kind of need it. I also kind of don't need it at this point. We're kind of already snowballing to an incredible degree. Well, do I want Mexico or Canada? I think of Mexico. I could get rid of Tajikistan. We're only getting 1.3 or 0.31 boost from this place. And the United States is already giving us more. I think I'll abandon it for now. It kind of blows, but it must be done.